Let's jump on the plane, see the world together. Yeah, you my last name, you my girl forever. They see the Instagram, the comments and all the likes, but they don't see the makeup and the... Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hey you guys, my name is Tootie and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a frontal sew-in with 613 hair. Now I kind of started the video late, so you missed a few parts. Now as you can see, the frontal has an elastic band on it. I usually use the white elastic band for blonde hair, but I didn't have any on him. But I sew it to the back because it makes it so much easier to glue down, so you don't have to do any extra plucking if you glue the frontal down too far on one side. I know we've all had that problem. Now I already did put this frontal, but for some reason it was like super thick, so throughout the video you see me going through plucking some more. But what you want to make sure you do is not just pull hair out and make it to where it has a lot of flowers. Actually go down to the root and pluck it like you see me doing. After you pluck, you just basically want to comb out the hair that you plucked out, really. And you want to make sure the frontal is laying flat on your client's head, and you want to check the back to make sure the back is laying flat also. Now I've already put the makeup on my client's lace, and for 613 lace I use makeup and not lace tint because I do not like the roots being tinted. And I use 3 layers of Ghost Blonde XL glue on her hair, and I am rubbing it on my finger, but she's my cousin, and on top of that I wanted to see if it will smooth out flat with my finger with a popsicle stick. Now after the glue is dry and turned clear, you want to pull the lace down into the glue. Now what I do not smudge and I do not push in the middle section yet. I pull all of the lace down and I do the sides first and make sure the sides are placed exactly where they need to be. And then that's when I go in and push it in with my comb. And after you do that, you can push in the middle section. You want to get your blow dry in and dry it, and blow dry the lace. And I usually do it on the warm or high heat setting because it helps it melt better. If you follow all these instructions, your lace should look great. Now you can see right here I pulled on it and it's not moving. As long as you wait for it to turn clear and dry, then you are good. Now what I'm doing, and also if you use 613 hair, you want to use white thread, but I didn't have any again, but you didn't see any of my thread also. But you want to just sew each side down. And yes, I do leave the whole ball cap over 613 hair because sometimes you can see people's natural black hair through the hair if their hair isn't thick enough. But I just sew down each side and I leave the lace on there while I'm doing it to give it extra time to melt. And as you can see, the sides are coming up, but we have to go through and re-glue that down and cut it. Now about this elastic band, some clients leave it on, some clients don't, but I decided to take it off for this one because it is 613 with a black band and we do not want that to show. The fun part, and I'm just kidding. But when cutting your lace, you want to work from one side to the other. Do not try to do the whole entire head at one time. You see, I'm only cutting this one side, and I'm only about to be worried about this one side. Now I got an eyebrow razor, and I'm cutting it off, and you can see I did not cut my client's skin. But do you see that? It looks so melted, and I haven't even put her under the dryer yet or anything. But you just continue to cut it going down. And I tried to make her do it no baby show look, y'all, but she just doesn't listen to me. But you can see that at the bottom part where the lace looks white. That's because I didn't put makeup on that. And now that I'm looking at the video, I should have went back and put makeup on that. But I didn't really see it while I was doing her hair. So again, with those side pieces, all you want to do is get your glue and kind of map it out and glue that piece right back down. I'm not sure if you guys wanted to see that or not, but I just went on there off camera and cut the rest of the lace. Now you see how it looks. Yeah, it looks natural, but not natural enough for me. But anywho, that is how it looks after all the lace is cut. We're trying to figure out where she's getting her part at so I can mold her down and put her under the dryer. Now I've learned that a dryer is very critical for a lace install. You don't have to have it, but since I've had it, my clients' lace have lasted longer and they look way more melted. And I have a mobile dryer like that you just sit her under. But I'm using Nairobi setting foam and I just mold out her part really, how you see me doing. And I get the foam and I put it on the edges, not the lace, but the edges, and I push the hair back out of the way, as you see me doing. You do not want to get the mousse on the edges. If you have a dryer, it doesn't matter. You can put it on there and hurry put it under the dryer. You're going to be okay. But if you don't, you do not want to get the mousse on the edges. I cannot stress that. I mean, on the lace. I cannot stress that enough. After you do that, you're going to secure their hair with either a head wrap or elastic band. It really doesn't matter. And after that, you're going to sit them under the dryer for about 5 or 10 minutes. I usually wait until the mousse dries and then take them from under there. So she's finally from under the dryer, and this is how the hair looks after I've combed out the mold. So now I like to let the lace melt as much as possible, so I just clip the foam tool to close your hair out of my way while I sew in the track. This is after the tracks have been sewn, and all I'm doing now is parting out a roll of the frontal, and I am hot combing it over the tracks. And I'm using my bed head wax stick, as you can see, and I'm hot combing the hair back. And I got this hot comb from Walmart. It works better than the one I got from that hair store. Like, the hot comb broke in my hand. That's for another time. That story is for another time, but yeah, it works great. So I'm using a wax stick on the part 2, and I'm going to go ahead and hot comb it out of the way too. I also like to hot comb my client's hair while the elastic band is on there. How to prevent any burns or any jumping from the heat touching the client, because you know how some clients are very extra. This is one of the hard parts, trying to show you how I curl my hair. Basically, I just put the hair in 2 sections. I do one side and then I do the other. The side that the bang is usually on is usually the side I do first, so the curls will be done cooled down by the time it's time to comb them out. Now I kind of showed you guys the different ways you can curl. This is the easiest way right here, where you just hold the curling iron upside down and you gently put the curl down. And then this is the other way. I like the first method better, but if you guys want a more detailed curling tutorial, please let me know and I'll make it for you. But yeah. This is after the hair has been curled and the moment everybody has been waiting for. It's time to take out the elastic band. And then you see that like her hair is literally melted. And I don't know why it has a white cast around it. In person it doesn't look like that. I think it's just a ring light or something, because it looks so melted. And you can see even when she turns her head it still looks melted. But I don't know. But now you just see me parting out the baby hair. We honestly didn't know if she was going to have baby hair because she kept changing her mind. Usually when someone has baby hair, I part them out in the beginning so it doesn't mess up my curls or anything like that. But yeah, we're just playing with the baby hair, parting it out. And I use Got To Be in the yellow too when I'm doing baby hair on 613 hair because it's white, and the Gorilla Snot leaves an orange tint to it sometimes. But now you just see me plucking even more. And I'm not going to comb that all the way out yet. So I spray Got To Be spray on the hair behind the baby hair, so when I do swoop the hair, it'll blend right in. And you want your baby hair to be cut short so they'll look more natural but not too short. So then you're just going to get it and you're going to swoop it with an edge brush or a comb or whatever you prefer. So I'm not sure the correct term with this, but you just want to put this makeup in the part. I have Ruby Kisses. I don't know what shade it is because I don't know about makeup, to be honest, y'all. But I think it's called concealing the part. And then you're going to just finish styling the hair to your client's liking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at CallMeTootie, and comment for more video ideas, or comment and tell me some things you'd like me to try. Thank you.